So welcome guys to another video of Cartoon Trigger, and in today's video we are going to look at a scenario. What if there were two very powerful countries in the Pacific Ocean? Like we are not having any landmass, but we are having directly two powerful countries which are more powerful than United States. So one is the most powerful country and the other is second most powerful country in the world. United States comes in the third rank, and this idea was given by one of my subscribers, so a big shout out to him. And before starting the video, please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and we aim 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And now let's get into our video. So first of all, I need to draw the country. So I think that I should make this country on the along the eastern not eastern western coast of the Americas, maybe not in South America but in North America. So let's get started. So guys, I have made the starting and the ending point of this landmass, I mean the country, and as you can see it will block United States access to the Pacific Ocean, and it is also going to create a very horrendous, horrible looking border here in Mexico. Okay guys, so this is our first country that I have drawn. Let us color it. All these new islands are of this country. So here we have this country, and this country is the most powerful country in the world, and its capital is right here. Let me increase. So the capital of this country is like right here. Now let's move on to our next country, and I am thinking to make it here in the Oceania. Okay guys, so here we have our second country. Let me color it. And this country is way more horrible than this because we have this little pathway that connects the western, not western, we have western and the eastern part of the country, and we have a lot of enclaves inside this country. They used to be islands of the other countries, but now when this country is formed, they are no longer any island, and now they are creating this weird, horrible mess. This country also has this island and these islands. They also has this weird ocean that connects to the northern island of New Zealand. Here in north we have this island and this portion of this huge island and these few islands. And one thing is to note that this island belongs to this country, but this smaller island belongs. It might create problems in the future. Now this scenario will be split into two parts. That's because otherwise it will be very long. So here we have our first war. This second strongest country in the world declares war on some countries. Okay, so this country declares war on all of these countries, including Papua New Guinea and Indonesia, and they will just move through these enclaves of that used to be island. They will capture East Timor and move through these islands of Indonesia. Meanwhile, here this country will take all of these islands in the Pacific Ocean. They will take all of these former islands which are now enclaves. They will clean up all of these pieces of land, because they are the second most powerful country, and these regions do not have any military, so the army is just moving through the countries. Yeah. And now finally they will start to move into Papua New Guinea, and this will be very successful. Papua New Guinea will not be able to resist because they are very weak, and this country is the second most powerful country in the world, even powerful than the United States. So yeah, they will start to enter into Indonesia, and they will cut Indonesia's all territories and also Papua New Guinea, and connect with their armies that are moving from the eastern section. both of these two sections will fall, and eventually Papua New Guinea will surrender, and this portion of Indonesia will also surrender. They will capture all of these lands. They will make a landing, and they will take not half, but a major portion of this. I just forgot what was the name of it. Even though Indonesia is a quite powerful country, but this country is more powerful than United States. So they will realize that they are alone, and they cannot fight this country. So they will agree to peace. And now let's look at our peace treaty. Okay, guys, so this is how our peace treaty looks like. Way more cleaner. First of all, not Indonesia. This country annexes all of these Pacific islands on which they declared war. They annexes entire Papua New Guinea and the Guinea part of Indonesia. They also annexes this portion of this island of Indonesia. They annexes all the islands up to this point, like this. They also annexes East Timor completely. And yeah, this country is looking way more cleaner. And if we talk about this country's capital, it is like right here. Now moving on to North America, USA is completely disconnected with their Alaska and Hawaii, and it is very difficult for them to um, reach their territories. Like they cannot go through Canada because of their increasing tensions. Whereas I don't think so that they can completely rely on Panama Canal. Neither they can go all the way from the North Sea because again it goes through Canada and it is very cold, so it is very difficult for them to connect with their territories. That's why they are selling their Alaskan territory not to Canada because of their tensions but to Russia. And please ignore the unrealism of this video. Obviously this is very unrealistic. And meanwhile Hawaii, it is purchased by this new country, which is the most powerful country in the world. Okay, so this country is going on a war with two countries, and they are Mexico and Canada. And why is this country attacking Mexico and Canada? It's just a simple reason to remove this mess and this extremely horrible mess. So first of all, they will move their country into this Vancouver Island, not which was island. Now it is an huge enclave in this country. They will capture this island of Canada, and they will just move through these lakes, and these lakes are formed because of the formation of this country. And they will form a very strong front. They will capture Vancouver, which is one of the major cities of Canada. This is a huge loss for them. Meanwhile, Mexico, seeing this as an opportunity that this country is busy in fighting Canada, they can attack on this country. They start to invade into this country, and there were no military here because this country is planning something else. That's why they are able to capture all of this land. And this is a very short lasting victory because this country is more powerful than United States. Like United States has a power index of 0.06, and this country has a power index of 0.05, and this country has power index of 0.055. So there is not a lot of difference. And if someone doesn't know, then let me tell them that power index, the more the power index is low, then the more the country is powerful. This country starts to invade into Mexico. Oh, not that's not the right color. This country starts to invade into Mexico from this region, and they quickly starts to threaten Mexico City, which is the capital, and they are making a straight spearhead towards its capital. This country starts to invade into the Baja California area of Mexico, and Mexico has to retreat from this region. They completely takes over the Baja California of Mexico, and Mexico has to retreat completely to their homeland because this country is approaching and they have taken over a major portion. Meanwhile, they are successful in capturing Mexico City, and they just makes another spearhead capturing another major city and connecting with their occupation in Mexico City. And Mexico is very crippled. They moves out of their they abandon their occupation in this country, and this country fortifies their expansion. Now I don't know if there is any major city here in Mexico, but let's imagine. With this Mexico surrender, and Canada has already lost this portion of land, and this country only wanted to get this land, so they want Canada to give up this land, and Canada is also okay with that because they know they cannot fight this country. Meanwhile, Mexico is completely crippled. So now let's look at our peace treaty. Okay, guys, so that's our peace treaty. But let's first look at this. This is looking way more clean. This country just annexes all the former islands and the enclaves of Canada in this country, and they also annexes some of these territories. Whereas here in South, Mexico is literally split into two by this country, and it is done because they wanted access to the Gulf of Mexico slash Gulf of America. I don't want any war. They also annexes all of Baja California, and Mexico is split into two, so that's why it is made into two different countries, maybe North Mexico and then maybe South Mexico. So yeah, guys, that's it. And in the comment section, do tell me, do suggest me some names for these two countries. So yeah, guys, we will see what happens next in the next part of the scenario. I hope you liked this video. If you please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, and all the support is greatly appreciated. We aim 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and we will meet in the next video, or maybe next part of this scenario. Till then, bye bye.